Welcome to the latest instalment of Jibber, Jabber with Jack. Our first guest is...
Oliver.
And our next guest is...
Liam.
Our next guest is...
Adam.
And our final guest is...
Ante. How's it going, Jack?
Very well, thanks, Ante. Welcome to the Grabovac Triplets and to their father, Ante. Ante, let's go back to that day when you first found out that you were going to have triplets. Can you tell us what you felt?
A lot of swear words, Jack. Just, in denial and unbelievable. And, obviously went through a whole lot of emotions. And then finally, it was really exciting. And then we had to pick the names and everything else, make the announcements to everyone. So, just the sight of people's faces was amazing when we were telling them we were having triplets.
Well, you had to first believe it yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, Ante, your parents were immigrants from Croatia, and no doubt that football runs very much in the blood with our parents' generation there, and Sydney, Croatia was very much on your radar and regular trips to Denza Park.
Yeah, absolutely, Jack. I recall all the grand finals back at the Sydney Sports Ground, or the Showground as it was called back in there, or the Sports Ground, one of those.
Sydney Sports Ground.
That's it, exactly. And then now, obviously, I also remember the big John L game, which was with the helicopters and things. Everyone still talks about that game. And so, over the years, obviously, Sydney, Croatia has been a big part of my life, and, ended up working there and all those sorts of things, and it was a really enjoyable time. And of course, yes, the 88 grand final still burns. Very, very, very sad that we lost that game.
It's just unfortunate that Sydney, Croatia / United weren't able to win a grand final as well.
Yeah, that's right. 3 chances, 3 grand finals and 3 losses in the NSL era. But hopefully, in the NPL era, we've had another 3 losses, so it's our turn again. I think it's, luck's going to change.
All right, let's go to the boys. Now, your footballing career started at Hurstville Zagreb Football Club in the under-6s. And Oliver, first to you, what were your memories of that?
Ante was our coach, my dad. He coached us for 3 years, 2 years of under-6s and 1 year of under-7s. He claimed he was a master coach. Very questionable, but yeah, it was very enjoyable.
As a young boy, you just said yes, Dad, yeah?
Yes.
Hey, the tactics.
What do you do, tactics, man?
Liam, your recollections of the under-6s?
Yeah, just running around with the football, loving football back in those days, and still do.
Scoring lots of goals back then.
Yeah.
Adam, yourself, what are your recollections of the under-6s?
It's good. Just the coach was questionable. Some stages, but all in all, it was great. It was fun to get out of the house and great kicking the ball.
So, Dad, Coach, can you recall those moments of that first year all the boys played?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was very proud. I was very excited. Obviously, they took up 3/5 of the teams on the field, so I had to be fair on everyone and take them on and off. But it was great. We actually recently watched some old videos. We had some old videos of the first couple of games, and it was amazing to watch. And they were cheering, when they were scoring goals and things. So it was very funny.
Oliver, you've been around a couple of clubs, Zagreb and also St George City FA. The twins are now 16 years old, so you've played a fair bit of football from the under-6s. Tell us about your recent football history.
I just played 2 years of under-6s and 1 year of under-7s at Hurstville Zagreb. I really enjoyed my time there, but then I moved into the COE program at SAP in under-8, and then later moved on to SAP from under-9s to under-12s. And I stopped playing St George in under-14s, and I now play at Stanley, and I'm still enjoying my football.
Excellent. Liam, what about yourself? You've had a couple of stints at Zagreb as well.
Yeah.
And
been at Zagreb till under-8s, and then played at St George in the SAP program for a year, and been back at Zagreb ever since.
First year of NPL youth at the club, history. You playing in the under-16s. What was the experience been like?
It's been alright. Bit of ups and downs. We've had more fun off the pitch than on the pitch. Anyway.
The results will come.
Adam, part of the St George Warriors program since 2014, current captain. How have you found your journey through the Warriors?
It's been great. I've been enjoying it and all looking for some more great game time and can't wait to be on the pitch this week.
Absolutely. So you're playing against the under-15 Cs in season 2020. Have you found that enjoyable?
I have. It's been a great step up since under sixes was a coach, but it's been great.
I think they're the only undefeated team in the St George region for 5 years straight.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's some record, isn't it?
That's a record.
He wasn't happy drawing with Zagreb a few weeks
Ooh.
ago.
It's not going to be that record.
I don't think so.
All right, now, boys, this is where you can spill a bit of dirt on each other, eh? Ollie, the worst habits of your brothers.
Well, yeah, we have Adam singing Croatian songs all day and all night. It's not just me; it's the neighbours as well. They get the brunt of it, and that's probably the most annoying habit that comes out of these two.
Liam?
Yeah, same here. Just Adam, just singing all day, all night. Yeah.
Adam, what do you say to that?
Jack, all I say to that it is total trash talk.
No truth whatsoever?
And Liam has to do more of his chores and dishes.
Oh, right,
So
And apparently you do it without a microphone, but it sounds pretty loud.
he does. It sounds pretty loud.
It's pretty loud, out of tune, off melody, off key, everything. Isn't that right, Adam? Try, you're getting better. But yeah, just softer. That's all you got.
And I'm the MC out here, so you have to,
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
To Liam and Ollie, a couple of years ago, Adam was the manager of the summer soccer. And he was very schmickly dressed in his three-piece suit, and he happened to win the comp, Ollie. I mean, what's going on there?
Well, yeah, we won 3-1 that day in the grand final. Adam was dressed up in his suit, from head to toe, the tie and all. After I scored the third goal, he had a Jurgen Klopp marauding run down the sideline.
Fist in the air?
Fist in the air, he was punching in the air, he was happy.
crazy.
And then at the end of the game, we lifted him up on our shoulders, and it was a great moment.
Liam, can you recall that too?
Oh yeah, it was a great memory. Addy G just loving life, sprinting up and down the sidelines like a true coach.
Was he making any masterful changes, or it just happened to be on the day?
Just his presence was enough.
Oh, well
Master
done.
motivator.
Master motivator. Well, let's hear what the master motivator has to say about himself. What do you reckon about that, Adam?
It's been great coaching these boys, winning the title. Let's hope for a back-to-back next summer.
100% record, 1 from 1, mate.
Correct.
You keep it at that?
Exactly 2 for 2.
Well, Ante, obviously, the footballing veins run thick through the family, and you've started with these boys from now until, from the under-6s. How have you seen their progress and their attitude towards the game?
Yeah, mate. I mean, they were very enthusiastic even at that under-6s level. I mean, we used to live next door to my brother-in-law, and so he's got 3 boys, so we used to play each other in the backyard, so that competitive spirit was always there, the Grabovacs, and so it was a lot of fun. And playing together at the under-6s, and then obviously they've gone their separate ways now. So it's a bit of a challenge on a Sunday as to who's taking who where. It's always
With
a
Mandy
big
and yourself,
discussion.
yeah, I bet.
Always a big discussion on Thursday, Friday night leading up to it. But it's been fantastic. It's been very enjoyable. I try to get to as many games as I can. The only time is when they clash, unfortunately. I can't get to the games, but I thoroughly enjoy watching them, and I can see that they've developed not only a love for the game, but they've made great mates out of the game.
The fabric that comes with it, yeah.
Exactly, and everything else that's come through, and that also they've become leaders to a degree as well. Like we said with Adam and the Warriors, he's created his halftime pep talks, and Oliver's been captaining both St George and Stanmore, and Liam as well has been great with the whole Zagreb team, and has been there right through all of those years, so it's been amazing.
Oliver, we'll just finish up by saying the influence your dad's had on you guys, starting with you.
Well, yeah, since he was our coach, he's always instilled that competitive, passionate mindset towards football back in the Zagreb days, and I feel like that's carried on throughout, and I hope for it to still carry on with me. Yeah.
Liam?
Yeah, just showing us a love for the game. Every week we're at 2 or 3 football games. It's just love for the game. All we do is watch, talk about football. Just love it.
We do more than that, but yeah, football's amazing.
Football's main menu, huh? Adam?
He always had a great heart of football, and he was our main man with our footballing history. Back in the Croatian days, he always loved that. So it still runs through my blood, and I'm sure it runs through his blood as well.
Well, Ante, thanks very much for joining us here today and sharing your thoughts for your boys here, the Triplets, and to the Triplets themselves. Thanks very much for joining me on Jibber Jabber with Jack on this episode, and we wish you well in your future endeavours, and we wish Ante all the best too. Thank you, boys.
Thank you
Thanks,
very much.
Jack.
Cheers.
Thank you.